The path that Garrett had taken led Lily to a small bridge over one of the brackish creeks running off from Moor Lake. Two trustworthy-looking men in white lab coats were working there. Lily wasn't quite sure what to make of it. She also recognized Garrett in the bushes on the other shoreline. Apparently, he didn't want to be seen by the two men. And although the two nocturnal workers had made a friendly impression on Lily, she decided to follow the youth investigator's lead.
And? Have you found anything yet?
Do you have to keep asking that? I'll let you know if I discover something.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I think Dr. Marcel's madness is starting to rub off on me. Ever since we found this stuffed rabbit by the lake, he's been obsessed. We should be taking care of patients instead of poking around the moor.
And then there's that absurd plan with the hypnosis doll.
Stop already, and keep looking. Have you actually found anything yet?
Well,
Lily had heard enough. Apparently, the men in white were Dr. Marcel's minions. It appeared that Edna's concern had been justified. Dr. Marcel really was looking for her. It was now more important than ever to find Edna's hiding place. There was a sign on the feeding trough. Don't feed the saber-toothed boars. Saber-toothed boars are very dangerous. In the event of an encounter, make sure you don't look like a well-behaved convent schoolgirl. Saber-toothed boars are nocturnal, grow up to 6 feet long, and like to lurk in the shadows. They can be frequently found near the territorial herb Artemisia, since they mark their territory on the leaves of this plant. Therefore, avoid areas where this herb grows after dark. The Forest Ranger. Lily would have gladly heeded the warning, but she had no idea how to recognize Artemisia. There was a sign on the feeding trough. Don't feed saber-tooth in the event they can, therefore, the forest. Lily would have but she had. Lily didn't want the attendants to know.
Did you hear something?
I don't know. Hopefully not another saber-toothed boar. I'm still out of breath.
Garrett did what he was best at, listening. Garrett was out of reach. Lily was... Lily didn't want the... Lily didn't...
You must not hang around dangerous places.
Lily didn't want the... Lily was...
I can't drink anything, and you shouldn't drink neither. For one, you're much too young. For another, I'd hate to lock you up in the drunk tank. I have too much paperwork anyway. What? I still have to do my taxes. Is that? Hey, you can't just take that. That's police property. Oh, now don't look so sad. I don't need it that urgently anyway. You can keep it if you want. What's that supposed to be? An attempted bribe? You do know that's a criminal offense, don't you? Oh, now don't look so sad. It wasn't meant to upset you. I take it all back. Criminal offense isn't so terrible, as long as you start smiling again.
The narrator was slowly losing interest in coming up with motives for Lily's action. The truth of the matter was, no one knew what she was doing and why. The bike tires were properly pumped, just like... Just because Lily was able to play, she preferred to...
Wait, I have a few seances to finish here. Who wants to be first? Max Mixo? What? Oh. Hi, little girl. What do you have there? Is that what? Wait.
Maranya, well, too bad.
What? Oh. What do you have? Is that... Wait.
Maranya, too bad. Just because Lily was able to play with the fire, she preferred... to use the machine.
Keep it, girl. So long as you're supplying the ingredients, the drinks are on the house today. If you want to order anything, just point it out to me on the menu.
Lily doubted, but she wasn't supposed to feed them anyway. There was a sign on the feeding trough. There was a sign. Lily wouldn't break this rule unless there was There was a sign on the feeding trough. Lily wouldn't break this rule unless there was a good reason. Lily didn't want the attention. Lily doubted that saber-toothed boars liked something like that, but she wasn't supposed to feed them any. There was a sign on the feeding trough. Lily wouldn't break this rule unless there was a good... There was a sign. Don't feed the saber-toothed boars, or in the event of an encounter, make sure you don't look like a well-behaved convent schoolgirl. Saber-toothed boars are nocturnal. Grow up to... They can be frequently found near the territorial herb Artemisia, since they mark their territory on the leaves of this plant. Therefore, avoid the forest ranger. Lily would have gladly heeded the warning, but she had no idea how to
But Lily, didn't you read the sign? You're not supposed to feed the boars. The forest ranger said so. You must not contradict adults. But luckily, you know that.
If the saber-toothed boars had to mark their territory, then they should do it properly.
A volcano berserker coming right up. But be careful, that drink packs a punch. And I'm not talking about punchy colada, if you catch my drift.
But Lily, what's that for? That's not good for little children. You must not touch alcohol. And milk is much better for your teeth anyway. Look at my funny choppers. They're cute, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, the ball of wool. Can I see it again?
Uh-huh. wasn't sure if someone as young as her should drink coffee, but there was no behavioral block, so it was probably okay.
What's that? You must and milk. They're cute.
Uh-huh.
Hey, those are only for players.
I'm a dog.
Lily liked the cold. It reminded her of her bed. The cash cow didn't want to trample or devour Lily. It was simply ignoring her.
Howdy, stranger. What's a nice little girl like you doing in a rough place like this? Wait, you're not here for the gold rush too, are you? Well, then you might as well just pack up your bags again. The only gold around here is in my mine, and I'm the only one who knows the way there. Plus, you can't get in there right now anyway. I knew it! You're after my gold! Well, you can just forget it. My gold mine is good and hidden. And even if you found it, you wouldn't get in. The entrance is guarded by a Wendigo.
Lily wasn't interested in the mine, but this Wendigo made her curious. Could he be another manifestation of her behavioral blocks? Perhaps it would be worthwhile to look for the mine after all.
You don't know what a Wendigo is, do you?
Uh-uh.
Well, I don't know much myself. It's some kind of Indian demon that's stopping me from getting into my mine. If you want to know more, you need to ask the shaman. He's knocking around here somewhere. The shaman? No idea. I never met him personally. Sometimes I see his smoke signals on the horizon. That's it. But if anyone can tell you about Wendigos, it's him.
Where?
Forget it. The way to my mine is top secret. Even I have trouble remembering it. I should actually ride over there again.
Lily wasn't interested in the mine, but this Wendigo, could he be another? Perhaps it would be worthwhile to look for the
The door was firmly locked.
Too bad.
Step right up, and admire the latest accomplishments in modern medicine. Anti-wrinkle cream with skin-firming materials from outer space. Natural food supplements with amusing motifs from the animal world. A brand new product, the pill for in-between, for all those who didn't have time before and don't want to wait till afterwards. Step right up, marvel at the sights. and take a free sample of Alcofix, the exclusive miracle treatment with an alcohol base. It tastes 100 proof and works 100 proof. Hello, little lady. Are you interested in a sample bottle of Alcofix, the miracle brandy?
Uh-huh.
You actually look pretty healthy to me, and I'm afraid even Alcofix won't fix that problem with your ears. Do you have any bad pains? Incurable genetic diseases? Tinnitus? Hepatitis? Cervical cancer? Yeah, I'm so sorry for you, but I can't give you a sample of Alcofix like you are now. Come back when you're sick. Step right up. Step right up. No, don't. Not unless you've picked up a contagious disease since I last saw you.
Huh? Is that you, little girl? What are you doing in limbo? Don't tell me you're...
You must not lie.
Huh? Is that you? What are you doing in limbo? Don't tell me you're... In this case, I unfortunately have to ask you to get off the line. I have a few seances to finish here.
Yeah. Right back at you. Tell me, you weren't planning on decaying in the next couple of days, were you? Oh, well. No problem, huh? I should be cutting down on carcasses anyway. My dietitian is pulling his hair out. More fresh fruit, he says. Have a salad now and I know all that. But what can I do, huh? I just love that rotten stuff. I just have to smell the rotting flesh, and I start suckling. And honestly, out here in the desert, it's hard to maintain a healthy diet. You try and leave something for later, and the bacteria just moves right in. You could get the most horrible diseases, festering boils, oozing eczema. Oh man, all this talk of food has made me hungry. Please, leave me alone with my growling belly. What's that? Is that the rotting meat I can smell? Ugh. Then brush your teeth, huh?
Somewhere on the horizon, a donut factory seemed to be having problems with its chimney. Lily was certain that wouldn't make...
Hey, look. The ugly girl wants to play too.
But she has to place her bet.
She can't play without a bet. Meow. You can't play with us, ugly girl.
Unless you have enough on you to place a bet.
The dogs had placed their bets. Now it was Lily's turn. The dogs had... Now it was...
What's that supposed to be? That's not your bet, is it?
We're playing for real money here.
So either put some dough on the table or take a walk. I like walks.
Howdy again. You're here to bug me about my mine again. Forget it.